What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games. Welcome back to another Sword Art Online Integral Factor video. And in today's video, we're talking metas. And the reason why we're talking metas is because in my Discord, we were having this conversation that somebody brought up saying that, oh, the new meta are the new skills, the Alice and Eugeo skills. And I was like, well, you know, yes and no, because metas don't really matter in this game. The only people that metas matter to, or that they might even remotely care about metas, are the people who've been playing since the beginning of the game, or the whalers. Alright, so those are the ones who really care about metas. Anybody else? Not really so much, and here's why. Specifically when you're talking about Alice and Eugeo. And the reason is because Eugeo in particular is really good. I love this skill. It's a very good skill, very quick AoE skill, and he does more damage based on your own defense. Now here's the thing, when you're using this skill, you're gonna want to run him with specific skill sets that probably are not available at the moment. Not probably, they really aren't available at the moment. Specifically, the Christmas Sachi skill is a perfect skill to use with this one, because Christmas Sachi increases your defense, okay, every time that you use it. But as of right now, Christmas Sachi is not available because it was a limited skill. It's not in the general pool, so you would have to wait for them to bring that skill back, and the only way that they would bring it back would be either on a Sachi birthday banner or during Christmas, or maybe on a sword banner, but usually they don't do that. So that's why when it comes to metas, it's really not that important in this game. As cool as it is to talk metas and all that fun stuff, if you weren't playing from the beginning, most likely you don't have Christmas Sachi, because people re-rolled for her like crazy on the very first banner in the game, which was the celebration of the release of the game. And what they did was they took all the skills that were available in JP and they brought it over at the global release of the game, so that way the global release is not behind the JP version, and both versions get the updates at the same time for new floors, new banners, and everything. So there's no so that way it's not behind like typical games are. Now, other skills that you would use on this would be like long hair Asuna, who increases your defense the higher your hit rate or hit count goes. I think up to a total of 100 hits. Same thing with the Dark Swordsman Kirito, it's up to 100 hits. And the thing is, again, those skills aren't very common, because you're not going to re-roll like crazy until you get long hair Asuna, because the odds are that you're going to get that is really low, unless you go on like an Asuna banner that the skill might be featured on it. So that's why it's like, okay, I understand you want to talk metas and everything, but for new players, metas don't matter. For casual players, metas don't matter, because when it comes down to it, you can take any skill in the game and you can run through everything. That's what it comes to. And then skills like the Alice skill, fantastic skill. I love this skill. I have it. I love it. But when you're talking about metas, this one in particular, this is kind of like you can use it regardless. Like, there's no specific skill set for this skill, so you can just run it regardless, you know, and be good. Now, what helps with this skill is like Candy Yuki, because she heals you based off of the enemies that you kill. So every time you kill an enemy, it heals you. So that's always a good skill to have in conjunction with Alice, just for survivability and just AoE farming in general, because Alice is only healing you when you use it on a switch, which is still good because it's 10% of your maximum HP, so the higher HP is, the more it's going to heal you, so it's good regardless. Now, the other skills which are not currently on here, we had the Kirito birthday banner, so those skills, people are saying they're the new meta, and the thing is with that skill is, one, it's no longer available because it was a limited skill just for the Kirito birthday, and they might bring it back maybe on another celebration or whatever. The thing about that skill is it lowers attack and it lowers defense of the enemy. Now, here's the thing with that skill. the reason why that skill becomes meta, quote unquote, is because it now improves other skills such as Vivid Strike Kirito. Because Vivid Strike Kirito will do more damage based off of, well, not based off of, that's not the proper phrasing for it, but Vivid Strike Kirito will do more damage if the enemy is debuffed on their defense. So he does 25% more damage to debuff foes. That's why you have that Kirito skill that came out on Kirito's birthday as a meta skill. But regardless, like I said, if you are a new player, that does not apply to you because that skill is no longer available. You can get Vivid Strike Kirito. He's in the general pool. You can always have a chance to pull him, especially if you're brand new and you are going on the the Head Start banner, I think is what it's called. So if you go on that banner, you have the chance to pull Vivid Strike Kirito because he's featured on that banner. So that's a good skill. Now here's the other thing too. Aim High Yuki, 25% increased damage to enemies with lowered attack power. Now, the Kirito birthday skill that came out, like I said, lowers attack and lowers defense, which makes Vivid Strike Kirito and Aim High Yuki very, very, very good skills. Again, here's the problem. Aim High Yuki is a limited skill. She's not in the general pool, so you have to wait for them to feature her on a banner. Because when she dropped, I believe that was her birthday banner is when it dropped. So you have to wait for them to either release a sword skill banner, birthday Yuki banner, or just some other celebration. And again, it's not applicable to brand new players. So that's why I just wanted to have this bit of discussion as to why metas don't really matter in this game, because this game pumps out so many banners, it's ridiculous. Right now we have 3 banners that are active. We have the Band of Musketeers, which has been here for a long time. I think it's leaving pretty soon. But we have that. When does it leave, by the way? That's kind of like it leaves on the 31st. So this banner's been here for a freaking month. Alright, so we have that leaving. The Otherworld Visitors here for a while. Ow. So that's not a big deal. The Halloween banners are cycling through right now. So, you know, we got so many banners that drop, and so to say that there's a specific meta is kind of pointless, because it's always going to change because of how often this game puts out new skills. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Let's have that conversation because it's always fun to have. Let me know what you guys think of metas. I mean, do you care about metas? Are you one of those players that's like, I don't give a shit about metas because I just play the game just to enjoy it. Metas don't matter to me. Plus, remember, keep in mind, there's no PvP. So because there's no PvP, metas don't really matter. The only thing that people tend to compete on are how long it takes them to defeat a boss. That's pretty much it. That's like all there is at the moment. Like, people time their runs, how quickly do they beat the boss, and they show their skills, what they have, and all the buffs and everything that their skills do. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the comment section below. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.